How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. And at the time of this recording, the finals of the World Cup are going on. I want to say it's France versus Argentina. I'm not a big soccer guy, so please forgive. But it was a great opportunity for me to talk about another prominent soccer title on the NES. And for better or for worse, Jaleco decided to make some changes from their previous entry in this franchise, Gold. They made some changes. Some of the changes were really good, some of them not so great. And the changes that were not so great definitely keep this from being as good as Nintendo World Cup, which I will continue to say, and what a lot of other people continue to say, is the best soccer game that was released on the NES. But I did enough talking. Let's go and get into this real quick. Today, we're going to take a quick look at Goal 2. Alright. So, Goal 2, or Eric Cantona's Football Challenge Goal, is the sequel to the original Goal. This one came out in 1992, so some unfortunate timing there, but this one also increased the number of teams that were available for play to about 24, 25, something like that. And added in line changes, stuff that soccer sim fans would be really, really excited about. Problem is, some of the changes they made in terms of playability, one of the big changes is something that Jaleco did with a couple of their franchises. They changed the perspective, the standard perspective for play, from that standard overhead perspective to a weird isometric perspective. I don't know anybody who likes sports games that play in an isometric perspective. Remember how we felt about Nintendo Play Action Football? Same difference. Same thing. The shift in perspective honestly makes the control really weird. I mean, the first FIFA International Soccer that EA put out on 16-bit consoles, it had the same weird perspective, and we felt the same way about it. NBA Live, 95 through 98, same perspective, and none of us were a fan of it. That's why when you would play it on the PlayStation, you would immediately shift that perspective, or if you had the option to change it on the 16-bit consoles, you would immediately change it. Nobody is a fan of the isometric perspective in sports games. That's why we don't see it much anymore. But other than that, though, the gameplay is absolutely affected by this perspective change. But honestly, it doesn't, if you are comfortable playing through it and you can get used to it, it's absolutely not a problem. It's absolutely not something that will hamper your experience. And so playing through a match of Goal 2 might not be that bad. Personally, I'm not about to suffer through it because that perspective is really, really jarring for me. I'll just stick with Nintendo World Cup, or if I want something really different, I'll play Tecmo Cup. But yeah, if you are willing to go through those changes and you're into the more simulation geared gameplay, Goal 2 might be up your alley. So, I don't know. You can give it a shot. It's not the cheapest or economical shot you can take. And yeah. If you decide you want to get a copy, though, about $40. And $40 for a sports game is a wild choice. That is a decision. I would say try before you buy. Figure out a way to play it before you plunk down $40 for a cart. Jaleco never made anything, in my opinion, that was worth paying more than retail for. And $40 in this year for a game that was made in 1992, a sports game that was made in 1992, is honestly, yeah, that's over retail, because $3.95 for a sports game. That's what we pay for old sports games. No. But yeah, this has been the 8-Bit Animal, and I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow. Tomorrow. Hey, remember that time Nintendo and Capcom collabed on a Mega Man game? Yeah, you do. You just don't realize it.